Greetings friends, welcome to the weekend video with me, Justin the Red Island Shaver. So we're going to just dive right into this because that's how we roll on this channel. This week we are taking a look at Purely Skinful. That's right, a great artisan out of Canada by the name of Linda James. And I mean, I don't think it's any secret now. She's getting quite well known, and I will put a link to her Facebook sales page in the description below. And I do believe she's looking at getting an online store up and running end of the month, possibly. I think I was talking to her the other day, so very excited to get into this. It's already in a sample bowl, actually the official Canadian Wet Shavers hammered sample bowl or lather bowl, and it's just a great coffee scent. Get a look at it there. So this is espresso, vanilla, bourbon whiskey, and cream. And oh, it's so good. It's so good. And the brush is going to be the Coyote Cuts Latherizer 24mm tuxedo knot. Probably one of my favorite knots. I just love these little tuxedo knots. But yeah, no, great scent on this soap. Oh my God, it's so smooth and so rich, and it lathers up very nicely. So this is the deer tallow version, and I know you're all scratching your heads kind of going, what, deer tallow? Yes, deer tallow. This is done with deer fat, which I think is great. She gets it from her brother, and she renders all her tallow down herself in-house, which is just another little added touch. And you know, I used to hunt before the health problems, so looking at it from an ethical point of view, being able to use you know, fat from an animal that her brother has harvested, and then they get the meat out of it, I think that's fantastic. And it does make a wonderful lather. I have used this a couple times, just not on camera. So there's what I got off the load of the sample. There's all sorts of lather there. I'm going to put that back in the pile over there. And we're going to get this onto the face. This is a fairly thirsty soap. Probably going to do about 3 applications of water. I don't want to drown it. I'm pretty sure with 3 applications it will be more than sufficient. I mean, this is already lathering up already with just the residual water that's in the brush. Great face feel on this soap. Scent strength is about 5. But this sample's been sitting out for a while too. It hasn't been in a package. It's been sitting in that bowl. I've used it a couple times, so you can't really use that as an indication of the total scent strength. I think if it was, you know, in a container like it comes from her, and it was covered and kept covered and treated the way it's supposed to be treated, I think it would hold on to a little bit more of its scent strength. That being said though, this is still very prevalent and it's still right there. It's definitely not a weak smelling soap despite me having it sitting in the lather bowl. So there you go. There's a bit of a testament to the longevity. And as you can see, this is lathering up very easily. We're at the peak stage already. I'm going to do one more application of water, and I think really that's all this is going to need. This is a deer tallow soap. Just lathers up stupidly easy, which is great. And this is distilled water as usual. And I don't know, I find the distilled water, I mean, stuff really rocks. I'm just going to scoop that stuff off the neckline because I'm not going to shave that anyway. Just going to add it right back in on the brush. No, that's a great lather right there. Scent on this is just, oh, it's stunning. Get mostly coffee and mostly vanilla. It's very, just like the name says, it's a very, very smooth scent. I don't really get a whole lot of that whiskey. Maybe a little undertone of it. Very nicely balanced scent though. And I have the perfect aftershave to go with this. So that's going to be good. As far as the lather goes, nice and quick and easy, just the way I like it. So the razor, it's funny, I was talking to my wife about this razor today. I think it's one of everybody's favorites on the channel. It's definitely one of mine. And that is my Wade & Butcher 6/8 the Celebrated. Just pop that bad boy open a little bit. See if we can get some of that etching in there. This was restored by Randy at First Canadian Shave. This thing is just, it's a stunner. What can I say? 1890s ivory. So, the find of a lifetime. The absolute find of a lifetime. So, let's put this old British steel to skin and see what happens. Very nice. Nice and slick soap. Nice sharp blade, makes quick work. Beautiful. First pass done. A little gloomy here today. I'm gonna rinse off some of this stuff, check out the residual slickness. Yeah, kind of a gloomy day, a little harder to see, but I don't care anymore. I don't care. Pretty much know what I'm doing now anyway. Who needs to see what you're doing, right? Water up my nose, make me all itchy. See how well that lather held up in the nice hot scuttle. Go for the second application. See how it stood up. Looks good on the brush. See how it stands up on the skin. Very nice. Still nice coverage. Still lots of lather in that brush, just the way I like it. Like I mentioned on my last video, it's not really what the lather does on the, I mean, you want a good lather on the first pass, obviously. That's where you're doing most of your work. That's where you're really cutting into all your hair, or getting the bulk of your growth down. That being said, you still want to have a good lather for pass number 2 and 3. And this has held up beautifully for past 2 and 3. Not sure what I had for growth. I can't really remember. It was either 2 or 3 days, but as you can see, the soap is providing all the cushion and glide needed to shave rather quickly. You notice I didn't do any stretching. My left arm is still sore as hell. And from whatever I did to it months ago, I don't know. But I don't know. I haven't really found much discernible difference in stretching on the with the grain pass and the across the grain pass. For me, the stretching really where it matters is going to be on this pass, which is the against the grain. That's where I'm going to do the stretching. But as far as the straight down goes, it's not really an issue. So this pass, I'll probably go just a little bit slower. Just really take my time with this one. Very nice. Keeping a very, very shallow angle on this blade on this pass. Very, very shallow. Just letting the razor, doing a bit of buffing too, just letting the razor glide on the soap. Very nice. Very nice. Pretty quick work with that. And then, as always, I'm just going to do a quick sideways right across the whole neck. Just a little clean up here with a DE. Just to get those little trouble spots that I can't get with a blade, especially with a big old blade like the Wade. There we go. Easy peasy. Go into the quick old rinse off and go with the post. Wonderful, wonderful. That was a great shave. Excellent shave. Quite easy to it's quite easy to get a good shave when you have confidence in the products you're using and you have confidence in the slickness. And I'm telling you, Purely Skinful is definitely, in my books, a top tier product. You guys know how I rank stuff now. Top tier, middle tier, low tier. That is definitely a top tier product, hands down. Incredibly slick, lots of protection, lots of glide. Great residual slickness and a great scent. What more do you want? So we're going to go with another Canadian artisan. First Canadian Kink. Absolutely love this aftershave. Love this soap. And this is predominantly coffee. as well in the aftershave with a bit of leather, a bit more of that booze, and a bit of dirt. And I think it's going to pair nicely. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely have the coffee scents commingling. It's very, very nice. And this is not an alcohol-based shave or aftershave. Now, that being said, I don't think there would be any burn from that shave. That was just perfection. But that being said, if you don't like alcohol-based aftershaves, then First Canadian has got you covered. And I'm just going to put this stuff everywhere. I'll still be catching whiffs of this later on this evening when I'm sitting on the couch sipping on some whiskey. Alright, so that's the shave for today, guys. Once again, purely Skinful Smooth Operator, which is espresso, bourbon whiskey, vanilla, and cream. Absolutely great performing soap. A beautiful, smooth coffee scent. The razor was the big old Wade and Butcher in its original ivory dress. We had coyote cuts. We had First Canadian. It's an all-around Canadian shave fest today. That's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next video. Might be a fishing video, might be a shaving video. Who knows? We're going to just roll the dice and play it by ear. As always, friends, have a great day and even better shave. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.